WNBA players hoped to send a powerful message at the All-Star game, but it missed the mark. With Caitlin Clark out, this was their shot to prove the league's star power didn't rely on just one name. Instead, things went sideways, from uncomfortable pre-game interviews to showy stunts on the court. The entire weekend felt out of sync. What should have been a celebration of talent turned into a PR stumble, leaving many fans and viewers scratching their heads instead of cheering.
Keep your issues to yourself. You went from a Motel 6 in a sketchy part of town to a Four Seasons in the shopping district. Stop talking.
So then came the Kelsey Plum moment, and it only made things worse in an unexpected move. She took a shot at Caitlin Clark while discussing player unity. The comment felt unnecessary and badly timed, especially given the tension already surrounding the event. It stirred up more drama, and for many of Caitlin's supporters, it confirmed their frustrations with how she's been treated. The WNBA All-Star Game was meant to be a huge win for the league. Last year's 2024 game hit a record 3.4 million viewers, driven by Caitlin's breakout performance and the excitement she brought. This year, with her named team captain and the event taking place in her hometown of Indianapolis, expectations were sky-high. Things started off well: big crowds, viral clips, and real momentum. It was shaping up to be a great chance for players to show their worth, especially with the collective bargaining talks heating up. But everything shifted when Caitlin injured her groin on July 15th against the Connecticut Sun, forcing her to drop out of the three-point contest and the main game. From that moment on, everything began to unravel quickly.
Price for the WNBA All-Star Game in Indianapolis has dropped 48%, from $121 all the way down to just $64 after news broke that Caitlin Clark won't be playing.
As soon as Caitlin Clark withdrew, ticket prices started dropping fast. Fans who had already bought seats were suddenly willing to sell at a loss just because she wouldn't be playing, and this impact isn't limited to the All-Star Game. Even the Fever vs. Liberty matchup, one of the season's most anticipated games, saw ticket prices plunge to as low as $59. Not long ago, those same seats in New York were selling for over $120. This is now the third time this season we've seen clear proof of Caitlin's massive impact. Her presence isn't just noticeable, it's the driving force behind fan interest, ticket demand, and overall value in the WNBA. When she's not on the court, everything from viewership to attendance takes a hit.
I can't imagine, folks, you know how many NBA players can get injured? And the prices would never drop to this low. LeBron James can be injured, Steph Curry could be injured, Kevin Durant could be in, and the prices still will not drop to be this low. $75? Folks, I'm sure there's some high school football teams down in Texas that charge you at least $75 to get to a home.
No athlete in any sport right now has the kind of influence Caitlin Clark does. She drives ticket sales, boosts TV ratings, and brings in revenue almost single-handedly. And that's exactly why this year's WNBA All-Star Weekend became a reality check. With Caitlin sidelined, the spotlight shifted to the rest of the league. It was their chance to prove the WNBA could thrive without her, to show that the game itself and its broader talent pool could still draw crowds and keep fans engaged, especially with ongoing CBA negotiations, where players are asking for better pay. But instead of rising to the occasion, the event quickly unraveled, and it wasn't just the lackluster game it started before the players even hit the court. The truth is, All-Star Weekend is meant for the fans, and not just longtime followers, but the new fans, those who recently discovered the league, are buying jerseys, watching clips, and packing arenas. They're the ones driving momentum. But instead of embracing that support, players seemed to push it away.
Yes, I think, our sports culture, I think so many fans, feel they have the freedom to say whatever they want to us, and unfortunately, there's a lot of nasty things that come with it. At the end of the day, we're here doing our jobs, and they don't have people coming to their jobs saying these nasty things. So, we definitely have to protect the players better. It's unfortunate that it's come to this point, but I know we're going to continue to speak up about it. And
Alyssa Thomas, one of the league's all-stars, sparked backlash when she complained about fans being too harsh. But let's be honest, if you're a pro athlete, criticism comes with the territory. Fans get emotional. They cheer, they boo, they speak their minds, and that passion is what fuels every successful sport. What really rubbed people the wrong Way was her claim that no one else deals with criticism at work. It felt disconnected from reality. Like she's never had to deal with an upset customer or a tough boss naturally. The internet wasn't kind about it. And speaking of being out of touch, money became a big topic during the weekend, especially with the ongoing CBA negotiations. That's when Angel Reese made a comment that set social media on fire.
No player is less important than me or more important than me. We are all here to fight for the same thing and what we deserve. Basketball and WNBA is all I know. And this is the league I love so much. And we're not going to stop until we get exactly what we want. And yesterday's meeting really woke me up to the eyes of we aren't getting.
Angel Reese didn't hold back during All-Star Weekend. With cameras rolling and the spotlight on, she casually floated the idea of a strike and the internet exploded. Thousands of fans chimed in, with many pointing out a hard truth: the WNBA has never been profitable, and its mainstream visibility only truly skyrocketed when Caitlin Clark arrived. Without her, fans argued, Angel and others might not have the platform they do today. While it's true Angel was answering a reporter's question, the optics of suggesting a strike during the league's biggest marketing weekend were undeniably bad, and she wasn't the only one making noise. Kelsey Plum also spoke out, saying the weekend wasn't just about fun, but about fighting for more money and recognition. Still, with Caitlin Clark sidelined, those calls felt mistimed. The league's biggest driver of growth wasn't even on the court, making the messaging feel disconnected from the moment.
A long way to go. We're going to use this weekend to show our value and our worth and continue to be united because we do deserve
fair. Kelsey Plum actually made a solid point. She said the All-Star Weekend was about winning hearts, minds, and wallets. And she wasn't wrong, but here's the thing: if you want fans to support you, you've got to give them a reason. That's where things went sideways. Rather than focusing on the fans, the players shifted the spotlight onto themselves. As soon as the game began, they took the court in matching shirts that read "Pay us what you owe us," aimed directly at team owners and the ongoing CBA dispute. But instead of rallying fans behind them, the message fell flat, the timing fell off, and the tone didn't match the moment. What should have been a fun, uplifting event celebrating the league's rise turned into something tense and divided. The result: a lot of fans felt alienated, and what could have been a major win for the league ended up feeling like a missed chance.
T-shirts. Whoever told them to do this was a bad move. A bad move. Because when I tell you, Fearbuck, Breaking 911, Barstool Sports, congratulations, Clown World picked you up, Hater Report, and about 25 others. This is now going viral. I mean, mega viral, and not in a good way. This backfired from a PR standpoint royally.
Social media didn't hold back, and honestly, it's hard to blame them. The question that kept popping up was simple: asterisk, what exactly are you owed? Asterisk, the WNBA has never turned a profit. It's operated at a loss for over 3 decades, including a massive $40 million just last season. The truth is, the only reason players even have a platform to demand more is because of a pending media rights deal. And that deal is being built entirely on the momentum of a new audience. An audience Caitlin Clark created. That fan base now dwarfs the original one. And the numbers back it up. Viewership tanks by 55% when Caitlin doesn't play. Ticket prices drop nearly 50% the moment she's out of the lineup. There's no guessing involved anymore. The data is clear. She's driving at least half of the league's relevance right now. So when the memes started rolling, and yes, some were photoshopped, but the message hit home. Fans overwhelmingly agreed. Caitlin Clark is the only WNBA player right now who's actually owed something, and that's where the other players keep missing the mark. These public stunts might earn applause from diehards, but they're pushing away the very fans who just showed up. The ones who know exactly who brought them to the WNBA in the first place.
Have made a grave miscalculation. They've got, on a 3-to-1 scale, they've got new sports fans, and I don't mean new to sports, new to their league. Fans of other sports now watching their league. The old fandom is the 1. All right, we're the 3, they're the 1. Now, we're not watching their whole sport as a whole. We're not. Now, occasionally we peek in on other games or this and that and the other, but we're watching the Indiana Fever. More specifically, we're watching Caitlin Clark. These players know that, and they hate it.
Biggest mistake the players made. Assuming fans would automatically be on their side. Sure, the die-hard supporters will stay no matter what, but most of today's WNBA audience is brand new. They didn't come for the league, they came for Caitlin Clark. And the way some players and even the league itself have treated that wave of fresh support has done more harm than good. Instead of welcoming those fans, they've been dismissive, even combative. That's not how you build loyalty. These new viewers aren't long-time WNBA loyalists yet, and now, thanks to tone-deaf comments and talk of strikes, they're even less likely to become them. And sadly, that wasn't even the lowest moment of the weekend. There was still a game to be played, the All-Star game itself. And let's be honest, it wasn't pretty.